Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Now it's Rafa Silva. Pedro Neto has the space to scheme, and he's gone long. And now the breakaway. Now it's Nedved. And he's managed to get free. Now the ball in. Cleared away. Oh no, this... And the shot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous...
And a chance! Oh, crossbar! An instinctive delivery. Besiktas are looking to break at pace. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Rafa Silva. What's going wide left? Showing good feet. Pedro Neto with the delivery. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he is definitely... Oh, Nuachu! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's picked his way through. Oh, good effort. No, not the best of headers. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Seedorf wants to run onto this. Chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's neat. Now here's the... Getting up there! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort. Besiktas really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Nice-looking ball. Chips it through. And he's taking no chances there. Marcelo gets on his bike and on the move. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Kukçu to Osimhen. Ambitious ball here. That's been slipped through. He's got away. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Unwatu clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Oh, that's a key interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Spread out to the left. He has found the way through. Corner then.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the keeper beats it away. Seedorf proves too strong, too smart. Mbappe. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's the end of the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Paris Saint-Germain are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitution for Besiktas, number 45.
Paris Saint-Germain get the ball rolling in the second half.
Him is number 20, Mauro Icardi. Substitutions taking
Now
place.
it's Bale. Nicely weighted ball. Pedro Neto. That's a little off target. Now it's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. He's shifting through the gears here. Nedved with the delivery. Maldini clears. That has been slung wide. Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. That's good play. Knocks it into space. Nedved is wide and looking to get onto this.
Substitution.
Paris Saint-Germain are making a change now. Just eases him off the ball. He's had it taken off him. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Kukçu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Rafa Silva. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Distributed tidily. Threads one in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that has been cleared. Played out to the left flank. Besiktas have reclaimed it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's looking wide. Besiktas appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Neto. Backward it goes. Pirlo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's picked it up out wide. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Singo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Bale. It's Bale! Now, who's going to be first to this? Opts to play it back. Marcelo receives it in a wide position. Pirlo plays it short, and he's gone backward here. There's the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Marcelo fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Hullet. Looking for the rock. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now, this could be a chance. Chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 27.
Time for a change in personnel. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Number 8, Fred. Number 21, Marco Asensio. Substitution for Besiktas. Number 30. Coming on the field is number 94, Talisca.
Now it's Icardi. Fred. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some, and he's had it nicked away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's Bale. The less said about that pass, the better.
Added time.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And the number on the board is 3. Quality ball. Well, nicely intercepted. Icardi. And here's Asensio. Goes for a shot! And there goes their last chance. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes.
Big chance! Spread it left. Nedved with a definite fell there. Koller receives it in a good position here. Knocks it into space. And the shot! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed. And the shot! Goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And a header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Thuram. And it's Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Marcelo. He's a sharp little ball here. And that is expertly dealt with. Davids. And it's Thiago. And the through ball. And this is Hazard. Hazard. He's through on goal here. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Paris Saint-Germain have their lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking of...
Chance, surely! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ibrahimovic. Well, that looks a decent ball. He played through for the wide man. And this is Nedved. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Davids, renowned for his long-range shooting. Pele. Oh, that was vital. Ronaldinho. Davids. Pele, who's set up one goal so far. Spread to the right. Marcelo. Thiago gets on his bike and on the move. Ibrahimovic might just make this. And it's Davids. Thiago. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nedved. It's Seedorf. Seedorf. Good driving run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's picked it up out wide. Ball in towards the middle. It's a goal kick. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. In towards the back stick. He leaps for it. Oh no, this does not look good. Opts to play it back. Now this could be a chance.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Thiago. Davids. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. And here's Ronaldinho. And he plays one through. Now there's a fine ball. And this is Ronaldinho! And one! And he scores! Vieira. That's the end of the first 45. Paris Saint-Germain has done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Paris Saint-Germain are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. The second half is up and running. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
This looks promising. Davids unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Thiago. This is a promising build-up. That's tidy. Collar is onto this. Well, it is over the line. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nedved proves just a little bit too strong. Thiago. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. Pull it. And it's Vieira. Now Seedorf. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's had a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Pepe is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. It's a pretty loose pass.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 15.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Ibrahimovic. Le numéro 10. Sidor. Le numéro 26. À leur place, le numéro 11. Le numéro 7. Cristiano Ronaldo. Le numéro 8. Pirlo. Le numéro 14. Changement en cours.
Thuram. Looking for the run, and this is Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Yamal, and here's Haaland. Ferdinand does really well to win the ball there. Guti is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Can he get it through? There's the shot! And that is well cleared. Hullet. And it's Marcelo. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's fabulous. Hangs one. A header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue.
Great chance! In he goes again! And a neat finish! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Paris Saint-Germain now in a position far more desirable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application.
Decent chance! Another one of football's and how moments.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Yamal clears without hesitation. Oh, it's come loose. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Guti. Guti. There he goes, motoring forward. Muscular approach does pay off here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pull it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Haaland. Now it's Guti. Oh, that is and a chance! It's a goal! And what a climax we have here! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Inter Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Lovely feet. And it's Pirlo. Elects to cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Neymar. And here's Haaland. Played with finesse. And that's a good ball. Chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, straight into the action. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Vincent Kompany. He's such a complete central defender, physically dominant, very tough in the tackle, and a fierce competitor. He's also an excellent leader and organiser, and he'll contribute to their all-round defensive game. The opposition forwards might be in for a tough time here.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Pelé knocks it into space. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Chance to deliver. Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Hazard. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And the shot! And a neat finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
It's Pele! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Lahm plays it short. Now here's the delivery.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Ibrahimovic is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, super ball! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found the way through. Ball swung in. And that should get the job done. Corner number 2 then. Big chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
Paris Saint-Germain leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Marcelo. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's found space here. He's got away. Marcelo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well, they could break here. And this is Pele! Oh, good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Paris Saint-Germain go up by 2 and are looking good.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Paris Saint-Germain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. It's run loose here. Lahm making good progress on the right-hand side. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Towering! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well, that pass isn't the best. Ibrahimovic.
Il y aura 2
It's
minutes de
Ibrahimovic! And that is wildly off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring! And that is indeed the final act.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Paris Saint-Germain up by 3 after a terrific 45 minutes. Even in a game like this, you would think that should be enough. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And it's Ibrahimovic. Paris Saint-Germain do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Ibrahimovic. Gullit. Gullit carries the ball down the right. Ibrahimovic. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goes back. Azar. Bale. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Azar. Gerrard. Great chance! It's fallen kindly here. And it's in. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Mbappe! And that's in. A landmark moment for a player of grand significance. His 50th goal. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and
takes a shot! He's got a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is Bale. Chance for a shot! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. That's going to go a long way. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He is through here.
Really well played.
That's very neat. It's Bale! Yamal. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Yamal. And now the breakaway. Pass is just off target. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for options for movement. Oh, sweet feet. He's shifting through the gears here. Cleared without hesitation. Played back in. Pirlo. Oh, that's neat. Can he finish? Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. Vieira. And it's Bale. And this is Ronaldo. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Jamaica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in. Shot could be on. Gattuso. Gerrard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Gerrard. Gattuso. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Pirlo. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Bale. There's the shot! It's a goal! It hurts, and that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game, the key character...